that was high, wasn't it? Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby, and welcome to Friday, welcome to First Look, and welcome to Jamie's birthday! Woo! Jamie's birthday in the gallery, everybody! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Jamie! Happy birthday to you and many more!
Yay!
He's got his what? Guinness?
He's got his Guinness. I bought him Guinness. I bought him a cake, carrot cake.
Yeah.
And then he bought us carrot cake and lemon drizzle cake. And if anyone doesn't know what we're on about, we talked a lot about cake yesterday. So we have cake in the studio today. Yay!
So,
Friday.
yay for cake. That will be in between this show and the next, I think, won't it? Cake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll give Jamie the bumps as well. We should give him the bumps and then put it on social.
Do the bump, do the bump.
No, we don't hit you. Bumps isn't it? We get you by the arms and legs and go, way!
Do you not know what the bumps are? Because I don't know if the younger generation do, because we don't do the bumps anymore, do we?
Oh, I don't know.
It's all
Obviously
health
not.
and safety nowadays.
Probably. Health and safety.
Hello, everyone, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. Hello and welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Get your happy birthdays in for Jamie. He's 23 today. Can you believe that? I'm twice his age. That is
He's
scary.
got the key of the door. He's never been 23 before.
What?
I know, it's different.
Do it again.
He's got the key of the door, never been 23 before. It's normally 21, isn't it?
Oh, no, I've never heard that.
You never heard that?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
No.
He's got the key of the door, never been 21 before.
No, I never heard that. Well, I mean, I've heard it now because you just sang it, but I've never heard it before that. No.
I don't know why they say that. Why is that the key to the door?
Key to the door, 21. I don't know, actually. Is it because you got your key to the door to the house when you were 21, maybe?
Oh,
you had your key cut
maybe
to
that
the
was
house.
the age that you could get a mortgage.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I was 42 when I got mine. Anyway, well, still can't afford it. Welcome to the show. This is a first look at today's launch that we've got coming up for you. It's our pick of the week, actually, at 2 o'clock this afternoon, which are the amazing Stitched Edge dies, which I think you're going to absolutely love. We have a showstopper option for you. We have the brand new dies on their own for you in a bundle, and we have the opportunity for you to grab all of the individuals when they go live at 2 o'clock. But you know the drill. They've changed things here now since birthday. They'll go live at about 10 to 2, all right? So that is, what, 10 to 9 Eastern, 10 to 6 Pacific. Then you can pick up whichever you want of the bundles. Just to say, we do not have huge stocks of the showstopper. So if that's what you desire, and I'll take you all around that in just a bit, you need to be in quickly for that. So that is coming up at 2, and then tonight, live at 5. It is Friday Night Live. It is back. I know it was back last week, wasn't it? Friday Fright Live. But I feel like it's the first proper Friday Night Live that we've done in probably 4 or 5 weeks, probably more. So it's back with all the fun, all the gags, all the entertainment, all the demos, all the deals, and all the games as well. Tonight, hopefully you've genned up on your firework names for tonight's game. I've heard it's a very good game. It's very funny, apparently. There is 10 per round, so it's going to be a quick fire firework.
Names.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you have to basically say whether you think it's a real one, real or dud, basically.
Oh, okay.
Real name of a firework or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know any fire.
Well, so for example, this one won't be in there because we all know, so it would be Catherine Wheel.
Right.
Real.
Oh, okay. Right.
You know, you could have another one, let's make one up.
Oh, we've got a 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance, yeah.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. So that's coming up tonight. Anyway, Debbie is here. I'll say a few hellos in just a second. Hello to Debbie, and what a launch we've got. What a pick of the week this is going to be. It's amazing, isn't it?
It's so amazing. I know it's silly to say it's amazing when it's nesting dies, but you know me, I just adore nesting dies. They are that absolute staple of your craft room. You can't do die cutting without having a good set of your nesting dies. Now, we brought out the big nesting dies, which we've been asking for as a team for a long time, which we got. Now we've brought out different shapes. Now, the ones you're going to use the most, so get in there quick. If you're going to be cherry picking, make sure you get that bunting. Make sure you get the tags. Nothing better than having a full set of tag dies in all different sizes that you can put on all your different presents, cards, gifts, everything, which is going to be amazing, especially for your Christmas wrapping. Not only that, they've got stitched edges in them as well. So they're absolutely beautiful. And you've got dies that you've not seen before. We've got an art shape, which is amazing. We're going to go through all all of them. But I love the fact we've got a postage stamp as well. So I'm really excited about these. Really excited to get the demos done for you. We're going to do 2 in this hour. We've got 4 for launch, and we're going to do another 2 later on in Friday Night Live if we get time. So yeah, it's going to be a full day all about nesting dies. So if you love them, grab them at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, make sure you do. And Johnny's just said in my ear as well, potentially the individual sales, of which we'll get a lot, are going to impact on the showstoppers and the bundles as well. So whatever it is you want, get in quickly. I'll take you through the showstopper in just a second. We'll say a few hellos. Radical rates on the socials for this one. And Betty Weaver is in from Idaho. Annika Flagg saying good morning. Morning. And Margaret says happy Friday, everyone. More nesting dies. Yay! You can't have too many sets. They open up so many creative possibilities.
Yay!
Melissa Prosser says good morning from Alabama. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Julie Palmer is in. Linda Armstead is in from Maryland. Lots of happy birthdays coming through for Jamie as well. Jamie. And Rick Rack is in. Brother Rick Rack. Nicole Brother Rick Rack is
I
in.
love Nick.
She says good morning to Debbie and Ben, everyone. These
Good
dies
morning.
are flipping brilliant. I love them. And if you know Brother Rick Rack, she doesn't say things like that lightly, so they must be good.
And all the samples I'm going to show you are by her, so you know you're getting good ones.
Sally Cripps is in from AUP Cards and Crafts, and she says, AUP, Ben and Debbie, and happy birthday, Jamie. Looking forward to these stitched edge dies. He says, da, miduk.
Da love.
Da. Diana Harrison says, the reason you get the key at 21 is when you used to become an adult. Yeah, used to become. I don't think I've reached that stage yet.
I think, no, I was just going to say, I think it took me 50 years. I genuinely thought when I reached 50, I've grown up.
Don't pretend that you're grown up yet. You should have nesting dies. They're essential, says Amani. They are. And I don't have any stitch edge dies, says Michelle Karen. Always wanted some. I think I need these. You absolutely do. This is the full collection that you are going to get. If you want to have a look, all of the goodies right here. Plus, you have got the showstopper goodies in there as well. So the shapes that you're going to get, you've got your stitched edge circles in there. You have got your postage stamps. You've got the beautiful arches in there as well. You've got your pennant flag. You've got your rounded rectangle, and then you've got those fantastic tags in there too. So 6 sets that you've got, and they range. The tags you get 7, and I think you get 6 in all of the others. If you go for the showstopper as well, these are the other goodies that you're going to be getting within that bundle. So it is $65, $60, or $88. We're going to give you the stamps from the Celebrate the Good Times collection. So 21 very useful stamps, I think, to go with these dies. You're getting the cardstock linen card from the Western collection, and then we're going to give you the refillable glue tape pen packs, a 2-piece set, all in that. If you don't want all of the goodies there, you can just pick and choose or go for the bundle on its own. And just to say again as well, this is a pre-order. From the 24th, is that right? From the 24th of November here in the UK. In the US, we will update you when that gets shipped. Good afternoon, Louise from West Sussex. Looking forward to the stitched edge dies. Should we have a look at these with Debbie on the boards and with samples?
Absolutely, yes. So let's look at the boards and a sample of each one because they are amazing. So this one obviously is your circle one. So it's got the scalloped edge and it's got a stitch die on each one of them. So you're getting the 6 dies on them. So they're fabulous. And you could be making makes like this. I love this one because it really shows you how you can use them as a full circle if you want, or just cut a little bit off at the side. I'm going to be showing you in today's show, in the next hour, how to do an aperture with them because they really lend themselves well to that. We've then got these ones here. Now I love these ones because we've done oblong shapes before, but never with a rounded edge. So you've got rounded edges on these ones and square edges. They're absolutely incredible. So you're going to be able to create mats and layers with precision, which look just absolutely perfect. I love this one. I could have just continued making these because I just think these are really lovely. They just lend themselves really well to windows, but they look fabulous on their own. And the fact that you've got them all nesting look incredible. And again, you can use them anyway. So if you want to just do your sentiments in one of these as well, use them whichever way you want.
I like your shout as well with those yesterday about using them with your cloche dies as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So if you haven't got the cloche, but can I show you this sample is going to blow your mind.
Come on. Ah, love. Even that's got me It's got me twitching a bit because I don't like wooden lolly sticks. It's got me twitching, but I like
you don't like the lolly sticks. It's all right.
I love
They're
the
paper
idea.
lolly sticks, so you're all right. They're not wood.
They're
not wood. I sent you pictures once before, didn't I, of my cutlery, which I was eating fish and chips with. But how fabulous are those? I mean, it's such a good idea, yeah. And Nicole, you are just amazing. Our Nix is just brilliant. So you've got the smaller ones underneath, look, and then the larger ones, all made through these ones. So absolutely incredible.
Very good.
Then you've got the pennant. So the pennant nesting dies, just the fact that they're stitched, being able to make your own bunting with these, having these little tags, they look fabulous. Use all different shapes and colours, but look at this one, nesting them on top of each other. I mean, how beautiful is that? If you're doing that in Christmas colours, you could make a Christmas card out of that as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Then look at your tags. I mean, your tags are quite incredible, from your teeny little one right through to your bigger tag. I absolutely love them. And Nicole's done this little mini book for us, so it's creating almost like a little memory a book where you've got all those tags inside and putting your photos on them. Look at this. I mean, they're just absolutely gorgeous. All are removable, so you can update them with different photographs. I think that makes such a nice little gift and looks amazing. So you could be making makes like that with your tags. Now this one I think is going to be hugely popular. This one is your postage stamp. It just looks incredible, doesn't it? But look at this, and you put them all together. Look how fabulous that looks. I mean, it's just amazing. So if you've got some smaller dies, which we've done plenty of, you can be literally putting them on these postcards and sending them to people. They just look incredible. So you're going to absolutely love them. So yes, so you've got to get in quick. It always feels weird when we're saying you've got to get in quick, but I'm just going to show you just a few more samples that I've got. This one here. So again, your mats and layers being able to pop on there. Your circle one looks fabulous, doesn't it? When you're just doing those background ones, and then the postage stamp in the background, so you can mix and match these. Don't think you've just got to stick to one. And then this one.
Oh, that is amazing.
I mean, look at all the layers in there.
Is that Brother Rick Rack as well?
It is, absolutely. Yes, it's Nicole. Yes.
Brilliant, Nicole.
And she's even put one on the back there. Look at that. I mean, they're just amazing. I absolutely love the samples that she's done for us. Yeah, and you'll have lots more after today, because I'm going to be doing a total of 7, I want to say. Yeah, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. We might even get 8 demos done today. So a lot more ideas as well.
Do I love about that as well, just looking through the finished samples there with Debbie, and I know it's probably an obvious thing to say, but when you've got a set like this, it just allows you to make projects and cards for all occasions, using all those different papers that you will have picked up, using all the new collections that you'll have picked up from birthday as well. And again, because the dies are so beautifully detailed, you know, even if you are just matting and layering with these and popping like a little floral on top or a little sentiment on top, which you get, by the way, in the showstopper, it's quick, easy, but really stunningly professional cards, and that's what you're afforded, isn't it, with nesting dies, really. And I think why so many people love to have lots of different styles of these sort of dies, and why these are guaranteed to absolutely fly out of the door at 2 o'clock. It's going to be very, very busy, so be ready. 10 to 2 is the best thing to do to get your deals. 65, 60 or 88 bucks. Just to say, if you go for the showstopper in the US, what we are going to attempt to do is send the extras out first, because we have those in the warehouse currently. So if you go for the showstopper, it may well be that you get the sentiments, you get the papers, and you get the glue before the brand new goodies. So don't worry about that. If they do arrive, you know, you're thinking, oh, they've left out all the new dies. We haven't. You'll get those at a separate date, so don't worry about that. Few little hellos. I don't have the art set, says Nancy. The ice cream card is telling me I need them. Well, I mean, I tell you what, if you were going to buy one set, I think that project has probably sold you the rounded arch there, hasn't it? The arches. Melissa says, love the Stitch Dead dies and the samples are amazing. I would love to see the tunnel card demonstrated, says Jill. And thank you to Wayne. Sheila's Wayne is in. He sent you a joke.
I love that. I didn't know Wayne sends in jokes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Do you know what I love? Is like when obviously you're in, like Al messages, doesn't he, and sends in jokes. And when Sheila's in, Wayne messages. When I'm in, Laura doesn't message. Or whatever. What channel you want again? Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Right, anyway, Wayne says, hi Ben, Debbie and crew. Did you know that dogs can bark up to 500 times a day? But that's just a rough estimate.
I like it. That's a good one. It's very good. I've not heard that before.
Couple of questions. I'm confused with daylight saving times. Are these going to be released in 43 minutes or an hour and 43 minutes? An hour and 43 minutes. But actually, less than that. An hour and 32 minutes. 10-2. And how big are the dies, asks Sonal Jetha. What's the biggest size on these?
So they're all different sizes. So as we go through them, or I could just grab them and show you the sizes of them. So let me just get all of them out here, and then you'll be able to see. So we've got the your circle ones.
Yep.
They are, the largest size is 3.6 by 3.6,
okay.
and then your smallest is 1.1 by 1.1. You've got your tags. Those ones are 3.3. These are in inches, or 5.6. That's the large die. So that's quite a big one, 5.6. And then your smallest die is 1 by 1.4. Your pennants are 3.6 by 4.9, and then 1.1 by 1.5. And then you've got your stitched edge postage, which is 3.6 by 4.9, and then 1.1 by 1.5 for your smallest die. And then your largest one of your rounded rectangles is 3.6 by 5.1, and then 1.1 by 2.6. And then your last one, oh no, that is the last one. So they're all different sizes, but I would say roughly your maximum is 5.1 and your smallest is 1 inch.
Excellent stuff. Any more questions you want to ask, feel free to get those in. It's best to get those answered in this show, isn't it? So then you're ready to shop and buy when we launch these as the pick of the week in around about an hour and 30 minutes time. Right, hopefully you're going to get a couple of demos done, aren't we, in this show?
Absolutely, yes, let's do it. So I'm going to use the circle ones and show you just how versatile they can be. So I've got a little card which I've made here. I've done it to a 5-inch card. I've done it 5 inches, but I've made it with one piece of card. So I will show you my measurements because I wanted a little stepper on it. So I've done it 11.5 inches by 5 inches.
Yeah.
And then I've scored literally at the 5-inch mark, and then the 10 and the 10 and 3/4 inch, and that gives me a little stepper at the front of my card. Then I'm going to put some papers on the front. Now I'm using paper because it's easier to cut through papers onto your 300 GSM cardstock. You could use a lighter weight card if you're making your card blanks, but mine is a 300 GSM. And what I am doing is just making sure I've got some tape going pretty much everywhere and every direction onto my papers, because I want to die cut through them totally. So we're going to just place that right in the center, like so. And what we want to do is we want to create an aperture going around. But what I also want is I don't want to use my largest one. So this is always something to be mindful of. If I was to cut my largest one into this one, I wouldn't then be able to create a frame for the outside because it would be that size. So if you want to create a smaller frame, what you want to do is use your smaller die. Then that way I'm going to use both of these dies together to cut out a frame.
Right.
So the first thing I want to do is to use this one. So we're going to just place that into the center. I'm going to grab some low tack tape and take that one down. So just I'm using 2 pieces roughly in the center there, and then we're going to pop a piece on that side and a piece on the other side.
Nice.
And then we're going to run that one through. So actually I could put them through on my Gemini Junior plates.
And again, these will definitely go through the mini, won't they? Will most of these go through the mini as well?
Yes, the dies, yes, a lot of them will, Some of, not all of them, but some of them will.
Right.
So, yes. So like this one, for instance, is, what did I just do the packaging? Did I put the packaging back? Let's have a look.
Very organised today.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I did. So this is 3 inch by 3 inch, the largest one. So, but the smaller, the one next down to it, you would be able to put that through. So let's run that one through. So literally in your mouth machine, because I know I've got the Gemini, I know that I've got that pressure to go through. If you've got any other die cutting machine, you might just need to put it through a couple of times. But that's going to cut that beautiful aperture through the center. So let's take that one out. And then what we're going to do is do some other cutting. So we're going to take that one out. So we've got that beautiful aperture. And I'm just going to reinforce my score lines. And then this one, we don't actually need this one, but I'm going to still use this because I'm going to be a bit more careful taking my, my tape away. So we've ripped it a little bit, but it should still be fine. Because what I want to do now is we want to use this smaller one and the bigger one because I want to create a frame. So I've got some of our cardstock. This was from the luxury, do you know the A5 that we had?
Oh, we did it, when was that out? Was that Christmas?
It was like, was it with the green? There was a green one and then there was
an
this,
orange
yeah,
one,
so there was different sort of colours. So yeah, so we're using this one. So I want to create a frame. I also want to create an inner part as well. So we're going to bring some other dies in as well now. So let me just think this one, we want the smaller one onto here, and this one I'm going to cut as well. And the reason I don't want all these frames together, I only want one frame, but I'm going to cut them all together because they're nesting, you can cut them all at the same time, which is brilliant when you are die cutting. So all I want to make sure is that outside frame gives me the same amount around the edges. I'm not worried about the middle frame because all I want for that one, in fact, I think we can cut the smaller ones. Oh no, it is this one. So I am going to cut that one as well. So let me just take this one and pop that underneath. That will do. And then we'll run those ones through. There we go. So that's out of your mirror card. Mirror card's always going to look fabulous. So I would say choose a colour that's going to complement the papers that you're using on your card. So let's take those ones out. So we've got all our different ones here. We've even cut through a little bit of sellotape on that one, but that will be fine. So we've got this one here. And then what I've done is I've also cut out the smaller one. I've got the tape stuck to me. I can't get it. I can't get it off my fingers. I'm then going to use just this smaller one, which is this one, and I've just stamped a with love sentiment. So that is going to go onto the centre there, and then these ones are going to be my frame. So I want the. Let me pop that there, and this one. So we want this outer frame because now that is going to frame. Perfect. Outside our rim there, which will be the perfect size. And then all our other ones we've got for the inside. So then you want another smaller one, which I've already cut out here. Let me just bring that in. So we've cut that out of the inside. Pop this into the middle. So this is going to be the background through our actual card itself. I've also got some coordinating papers, so similar, but I'm going to use the backs of these. Yep. And then we're going to pop that on the inside. So it's just a case of like putting your papers together, matting and layering, and just creating beautiful designs with your nesting dies.
Feel free to fire in any more questions that you might have, anything you want to ask, anything you want to know. Karen Wells-Sorrell just saying Nicole makes so many beautiful things.
She does.
She certainly does. We've got a brilliant team who bring you those finished samples to kind of get the old creative juices flowing. And Lynn says, I love the nutcracker behind Debbie. Yeah, a lot of people have suggested...
yeah, I even love it. I said that, where did it come from? I want to go and get one myself.
Is it the garden centre?
Well, someone said it was either the garden centre or somewhere else, and I can't remember where they said.
Was it actually?
Aldi.
Aldi? Ah, Middle Isle. Oh, there you go.
Aldi do good stuff, don't they, in their middle aisle?
You never quite know what's going to be in the middle of Aldi or the middle of Lidl, do you?
Yeah, they're very cool.
You come out doing your weekly shop and you've bought a canoe and a barbecue.
That's like we went and got, what are they called? Le Crochet or something? Are they Le Cru pots?
Oh, yeah.
So they were doing, so it was actually on, we have a programme here in the UK called Lorraine, and they were showing it, saying it is exactly the same, but they were selling it for £30 in Aldi.
No way.
So, and I said to her, we need to go and get one of them. So we went there and picked it up, and it was, so it was £20. and it was £30. And I thought, that's weird. So, and then as we got to the checkout, we realised that we wasn't in Aldi, we was in Lidl.
Oh, what do you like?
So we put it back, went to Aldi, got the one for £20 that said it was the same as that one.
Is that like that stoneware
yes,
stuff?
yeah, the crock pots. Yeah, they're so good. Yeah, and it is really good. Yeah, it's really nice.
That's where we got our inflatable hot tub from about 6 or 7 years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, because there was this big thing. I think it was during COVID when everyone was going mad for like inflatable hot tubs.
Yeah.
And so they had one for whatever price it was. It was so much cheaper than everywhere else. And I said to Laura at the time, I said, A, this is going to cost us a fortune in electricity. I said, B, we'll probably use it like for 1 year and then it will never like come out again, never see the light of day. And sure enough, it costs so much money to run. We used it 1 year and now it's in the garage. We've never even got it out up here actually.
I went to a party once before. It was like a black tie event party, and we bought a raffle ticket, and the raffle tickets were like £10 each. But it was all for charity, so we bought a raffle ticket, and I actually won a weekend hire for a hot tub.
Oh,
so
really?
It was a proper one with it was a really hard one with all the how you get in and that. So they come and set it all up and then took it. So, but what it made us see it was that weekend that we loved it. But we wouldn't use it all the time, and it wasn't worth
and
getting.
there's a lot of upkeep for them as well. You know, testing like the pH levels and all that kind of stuff.
Our neighbours have got one, but I think I've only ever seen them use it once.
Apparently, Jamie's got a hot tub. Birthday boy, you'll be in that tonight.
Oh, Jamie, why have we not been invited round for a hot tub party?
Yeah, we should have had it in the car park. Should have done the show from the hot tub. Friday night live from the hot tub.
Oh my goodness, that would be brilliant. Please, can we do that in the summer?
Yeah, I'll be up for that. Cake and champers.
Ah, Friday night live from the hot tub. I love that. People would absolutely tune in for that.
Could you craft in a hot tub though? That's the question.
Oh yeah, there's the thing. I'm sure we could find a floating table, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could. Couldn't we? Right, we'll do that next week then.
That would be amazing. Actually, we've got a very special show next week.
Are we allowed to say? Oh.
No, let's not say. Let's tease people.
Okay.
It's going to be a fabulous show. Right, I'm going to take these off.
I think you might know now. You might know now, Debbie said that, but what we're talking about. Linda said, that's right, you go in Aldi for some sushi and milk and you come out and you spent £165. What's the weirdest thing you've bought from a supermarket on the socials? Let us know. Weirdest thing you've bought in a supermarket, go. Mine's got to be a hot tub. Well, an inflatable hot tub.
Inflatable hot tub, that's funny.
I bought a rocking horse once in Asda. Electric air, Johnny just said. A what? A boot buddy? Oh yeah, cleans the football boots.
A boot buddy. Never heard of a boot buddy.
It's like you pump the water through this thing, and it's a brush that squirts out water. Look at this card though, that's beautiful.
So there we go. So nice quick one, but shows you how you can do your apertures, how you can put something on the inside, and it just looks all matching and beautiful. There we go.
A stunning start. Annika's just asking, says, is there a cardstock weight limit for the stitched edge dies, Debbie? Is there a cardstock?
I would say 300 GSM. Right. Yeah, most cardstock isn't heavier than 300 GSM. So we have had some in sometimes for about 350. They would still cut through that, but I think you might just need maybe a double cut or an extra shim. But I would say 300, perfect.
And Lynn says, I missed yesterday's CTV, but caught up last night. I absolutely love the card that Debbie made with the Aperture and the gingerbread men and houses. It was gorgeous.
That was my favourite. Yes, thank you. I really enjoyed doing that. It's funny, isn't it? Because sometimes you work with one small die like that and then ideas just pop to you. I should have kept that. I'll try and find it because that was using those nested dies. So, yes.
Make sure you go back and watch that show. It was brilliant yesterday, actually. The four quick cards, wasn't it, on the Craft Together show yesterday morning. It was a good day, actually, yesterday. Some really fun and educational shows. And Nancy says, beautiful, Debbie. Thank you for sharing. Going to have a quick break. Don't forget, all your Geminis are still in stock if you want to grab those on a pre-order from the 24th. And, of course, these goodies will be going live in about 1 hour 20, something like that. So make sure you are on the website, you're signed in, you're ready to go. It's the showstopper we've got the least amount of stock of, but the problem you've also got is that people are going to be shopping for the individuals, so that will impact on the showstopper. So the earlier you can get in and get in your basket whatever it is that you want, then the better. And then, of course, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show with Debbie. Right, keep the comments coming through. We'll read more in just a few moments' time, but more than that, get yourselves onto the website and we'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.
Hello, my name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products, because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, and everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. And of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy, like the taste of this fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi Crafty Peeps, Victoria here. I love Crafters TV because it shows you the best tips and tricks on how to use your crafty stash. It also connects you with people from all over the world, and nowhere else on Shopping TV you have the opportunity to live chat with other people from the other side of the world, for example, and laugh with them and be there for them when they're having a tough time. But also know that when you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well. And when you're having a bad time and not feeling well, when you're a bit down in the dumpster and you know Crafters TV is going to be on, there's going to be some laughters and there's going to be some fun. And the banter going on between the demonstrators and the demonstrators is just really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well. So that's personally why I love Crafters TV the most. It's the connection, the personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV, and all the other crafters out there. So thank you, Sarah, from the bottom of my heart for coming up with Crafters TV and for bringing all the good fun and all the crafty tips to us. Yes, thank you. Keep up the good work, and I love you. Bye.
Good morning, Natalie Howell. Says good morning. Not going to be having a fabulous day today. No patience at work today, so I get to craft and get paid for it. Nice. Making boingers for my little patients for Christmas.
I love that.
Natalie, what do you do? I don't know. What you do? Let me know. And what boingers are you making? More importantly. Oh yeah, and of course, you know, if you've got that on, obviously watch us for the rest of the day. Lynn, talking of things that people have bought in supermarkets, Tricia says I got my craft desk from Aldi. Well, craft/sewing desk, although I don't do sewing. It's perfect for crafting though. And this is my favourite one. I mean, feel free to keep sending these in.
It's funny, I like this topic. I like this.
It's good. Weirdest thing you bought in a supermarket, please. Can you beat this? Lynn Morton. I bought a car jack. That's the daftest thing because I don't even have a car.
That is hilarious. Lynn, is that because
brilliant.
you were going to get a car, or maybe you thought you'd have a car one day and you thought it was a good buy?
Or maybe you were just a good Samaritan who was carrying the car jack around waiting for someone to have a flat tyre. So you go, oh, don't worry, got a car jack. And then you were able to...
That would be something my dad would do.
Yeah. I just love that. Or people will just see a bargain on something like, oh, I'll grab that, and then have no inclination to use it.
Yeah, that's too good to be true.
I love that, Lynn. I absolutely love that. Keep those coming through. Don't forget, we've got about, 20 minutes or so left on the show. We've got another demo coming with Debbie. The Stitched Edge dies are launching in just over an hour's time, really. So there is the full showstopper. You're getting all of those Stitched Edge nesting dies in the circles, the postage stamps. You've got the arches, the beautiful flag, the pennant flag, and then you've also got your round rectangles and the tags in there too. All the other goodies that you're seeing here make up that showstopper. So you're getting the stamp set from the Celebrate the Good Times, you're getting the linen cardstock from the Western collection, and you're getting one of our glue tape pens with the replacement cartridge in there. It is $65.60 if you're in the UK and you're platinum. It's $88 in the US. If you just want to go for individuals, you can. If you just want to go for the new dies on their own, you'll be able to do that. Just as a by-the-by, so I've covered it again. If you do go for the showstopper in the US, there is a high chance that you will receive these goodies first, because we've already got these in stock. Actually in the warehouse. So if you get all those goodies first and you go, oh, well, where are the dies? We've done it for a reason, okay? So don't worry, they will follow up afterwards. But just so as you know. Hello, Cheryl Cap. She says, I love these dies. I missed the dies on birthday week, so I'll need to pick these up. Cheryl, get in nice and early. Hour and 10 minutes, I reckon. If you're on the website, you'll be able to grab yours. And also, do make sure you come back for that show, because Debbie has got loads of demos up her sleeve for that 2 hours, and she's got her final one for this show right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, I'm going to do quite a simple thing, but that people don't think to do.
Oh.
So I'm going to use the arches. I really love this. I think it is my favourite one. I think it's a brilliant set of dies. You're getting 6 in here. And I was thinking, right, let's do one where we've got papers that we can cut out and we can decoupage them.
Okay.
So I was thinking of the papers that we had, and then I was thinking, oh, we had the majestic unicorns.
We did.
So we can now turn all these pages into decoupage, and I'm going to show you how. So we're going to start off with, I'm going to start with the, not the largest one. We're going to start off with, actually I'm going to use the largest one. We're going to take them every other one. Now, if you wanted to, you could do every one, but I'm going to use every other one. So we're going to take that one down, we're going to take that one and take this one. Now, the only reason I want to use every other one, I feel like sometimes when you use too many, it can distort the image a little bit. By doing it this way, it doesn't distort the image so much. So we're going to die cut these all together. So we're going to just choose where we want that to go. So I want to actually get that unicorn in. So I'm going to literally pop it there. I'm not worried about, because the good thing with the unicorn pad, I was trying to think the other day, what other pads we had that did this. We did the one with the, so I think the night before Christmas, the 6x6. Remember we did the nice Santa Claus and that in there?
Yeah.
We did that one, but we also did another one, and I was trying to think of, because it was a different pad that we'd done that didn't look the same as 12x12 pad. And I remember us thinking at the time that we did it different. I think it was a Sarah's signature.
Yeah, it almost came into my mind there.
But I couldn't remember which one it was. But you'll have lots of pretty pages, pretty pictures. You could even use your 12x12 pages that have really nice prints in them, and you could do exactly the same with that. So it's just a case of picking them out, and because we also do 2 or 3 sheets of that same design, it works really well. So what we are going to do is just place these down, and I am going to use some low tack tape.
Okay.
So we're going to pop that across the design, and again I'm popping that just onto my skin to take off some of the stickiness. And we're going to just place that, and actually I'm going to bring it across because I want to get the eye more in view. There we go. So about there, I think. So bring them down a little bit more. And I'm just making sure these are as straight as I can get them, with a similar amount around the edges. Doesn't matter if they're not perfect. Don't, honestly, please don't worry yourself that they have to be exactly the same. No one is going to fault you if you're millimeters out.
No.
So we're going to place that through like that, pop that onto our Gemini Junior plates and run them through. So there we go. Now that's going to cut out, and in fact, I'm going to take that back out because I'm going to take out a shim because I don't want my paper being warped. So, and what I mean by that, sometimes your Gemini, because when it's just an outside shape, it's easier just to die cut it without one of your shims, and you'll be able to see. So if I turn that over from the base, I'll be able to see if they've all cut out, which they have.
Yeah.
So I didn't need that additional shim in there. So let's pop that back in now, take these ones out. And then what we are going to do is I'm going to bring my bigger plates, because what I'm going to do with these ones is we're going to die cut. I've just got some white card here. We're going to die cut these. Just pop these ones back in there.
Yep.
And let me just take those out. So we've got our 3, and then I'm going to die cut each one of these, but separately this time.
Right.
So we're
How's this for a coincidence as well? Michelle says, I've just got this paper pad off the shelf to make my niece a birthday card.
Oh my goodness, how funny.
weird
Isn't
is
it
that?
funny how things like that work out? There's lots of things that are coincidence, aren't they? And yeah, it's beautiful pad. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, if you're making the card before you'll get your dies, you might not be able to do it, but at least this will give you an idea in future of how you can use that paper pad. It's a great one to be able to do this technique on.
People suggesting what that other paper pad was as well, and Marnie was saying, was it the Age of Elegance? I don't know if it was. Michelle saying, was it the Christmas Rose collection with the 2 different pads?
Oh, yes, I think it was Christmas Rose. So there was Christmas Dream this year, wasn't there? And then Christmas Rose a couple of years ago. I think it was Christmas Rose, and I think it had full images on there. I think it was Christmas Rose.
Well done, Michelle.
Yes, very good memory. Yes. Oh,
hello. Chuck it all over. It's Friday. Chucking stuff around.
Right, now what we're going to do with these, we're actually going to stick these on. So because I haven't got 3 different pages of this to cut out, so this is a way of cheating, really. So we're actually going to stick these on and create our base layers. So just like so. So what we're going to do is just stick these on, and I'm going to just use my dotty tape pen. You could use a wet glue, which will help you then if you, in fact, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a wet glue only because I get a bit more movement. So if I haven't stuck it in the right place, my tacky glue is going to be brilliant to sort that out.
I don't think they're, well actually no, because you've got the smaller dice here. Every time I look at these, I think like church window. And do you remember the stained glass acetate?
Yes.
I'm sure some of these would work in there, wouldn't they?
Oh, absolutely.
To create like a beautiful church window.
Yes, I think it would. They're just lovely. I love having all these different size dies, and this one I think is just when you start to use it, you'll just start to think of all these different things that you can use them for. Do
you know what you could also use this for? I've just remembered. What was the, oh dear, what was the collection that we did back along with the record player?
Oh, the Modern Man.
Was it?
Yeah, Modern Man
I was thinking
had
you
the
could make a
record player.
jukebox with this.
Oh yes, a jukebox. Yes, I love that idea. You could absolutely do a jukebox. You could then team it with your Vegas collection and have Elvis next to the jukebox.
Oh, I love it! Thank you.
Elvis is back in the building.
He is back in the building. Yes, that would be amazing.
I'll be seeing Elvis soon.
Oh, Music Man is the die with the record player, apparently.
Yeah, but it's off from Modern Man.
Modern Man, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I love that idea.
Funny, isn't it, what you see and what sort of springs to your mind?
Absolutely. Could you make a pillar box out of it, an old-fashioned red pillar box
yes.
for Christmas?
Yeah, you could. That'd be quite nice.
Right, so once we've done those, we're now going to bring in some foam pads. Couldn't think of the word. So these are quite big, these foam pads. I'm just going to trim these down. And then we'll do one on this one. Like so, because we're creating that decoupage look. So let's pop these on top of each other. Yep. And like I say, if you want to cut the other layers out, you can absolutely do that. So we're going to just place that directly into the space that it come out from. And then we're going to do the same with this one. And then into that
this looks brilliant.
piece. There
Very
we go.
good.
Look how fabulous that now looks. So we've created that from one sheet of paper.
Yeah, very good.
So I'm going to bring in this now because we've got the other sheet. Now, what you could do if you wanted to, if you didn't want to be so wasteful, you could bring in the part that you've took it out of and you could just place that back in.
Oh, okay.
So you're not wasting another sheet. But yeah, let's do that actually, because that would be silly to use another one, wouldn't it? So let's pop this back in. So all we're going to do is use our tape pen to pop this nice. I chose like a pop of pink just to really draw your eye into that centre. So this is going to go on your front of your card. So I've done a 7x7 card. Well, I've got a 7x7 card blank. So we're just going to place that right into the centre, like so. And then we're going to do the same with this one. So just going around all that section.
Oh, there was arch-shaped stained glass dies, says Jennifer. The windmill stained glass was the arch shape, she says.
Ah, so that probably would work.
And she says also this could be a floral arch for the bride and groom from the family dies.
Oh,
Love
that's
that
a
idea.
brilliant idea.
So good.
I do, I mean, I'm sure the design team do look at things and think, oh, I'm sure they must do that when they're designing. What's going to go with past things? Because we always seem to have something that's going to match with something else. So, and I love that. Yeah, the family dies would be perfect. I mean, that's nice in itself, where then you could use your smaller ones, couldn't you, if you wanted to just do something inside there and put a sentiment or something like that on of any of your other papers. So there's so many possibilities of how you can use these. So we're just going to put some glue onto the back of this one. And then I've already just done a just for you sentiment there and a little bow. So we're just going to finish this off. So that's going to go directly back into there. You could even actually, let's just have a little bit of a shadow onto there. So it doesn't have to be perfect. There we go, like that. And then we're literally just going to put this one on. Where's my foam pads? There we go.
You'll have to let me know in the comments if you're grabbing these at 2 o'clock, about an hour away from them going live on the website. So an hour from now, come back and grab them. Who's going for the showstopper, let me know. Who's just going for the dies on their own, let me know. Who's picking and choosing? If you're picking and choosing, which you're going for? Probably the arch now, I would have thought. It looks a very, very handy
probably.
set
But
to
there
go
you
for.
go. There is our one with that. And look at that. I mean, it's so nice to get that 3D element with those dies, and they just look absolutely incredible.
Wow, brilliant. 2 kind of samples, 2 demos to get the old creative juices going, and more to come in that show. So it's the pick of the week that we're launching on Friday? today, in an hour's time. It is Friday. Is it Friday? It's Friday. Oh, we're launching it today. What, in an hour? Yeah, in an hour. We're doing it in an hour. We're launching it. And it won't last a week. It won't be here, probably on Saturday. Next Friday it won't be here, definitely not. So grab them whilst you can. Remember, you've got the option of going for the showstopper. That is everything that you're just seeing on your screen right now, which is all of those brand new stitched edge dies. So you've got the stitched edge circles, the postage stamps, you've got your arches. I really like the pennant flag. I think that's going to be super useful. You've got your rounded rectangle and then the fantastic tags as well. So those are all brand new. If you go for the showstopper, you get the stamps from the Celebrate the Good Times collection. So that's all of those sentiment stamps, and I think those will work really, really nicely. Particularly, you know, if you're cutting all of these and just matting and layering them, you need a quick sentiment to go on top. You've got that in abundance with those stamps. You're getting the 24 sheets of cardstock, linen cardstock from the Western collection in the 8 colours that you're seeing there, and we're also going to give you one of our glue tape pens, the new design of course, and that does come with a replaceable cartridge as well. If you go for the showstopper, just to say again, in the US you might find that you get the add-ons before you actually get the new dies. If you do, don't panic, you will get the dies down the line, and there are options again for you on the website. You'll be able to buy the bundle on its own. If you just want the new dies, you'll be able to do that. If you just want to buy individuals, again, you pick and choose the ones you want to go for, but get in nice and early because you've seen how busy it has been here recently and stocks will go. Definitely going for the showstopper, says Sarah, for the extra paper from the Western collection. And Sally says, definitely need the tag and postage dies in my life, and lots of love for that card as well. Just to show you again the shapes that you're going to be getting with Debbie.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look at them. So you've got your postage stamp.
That's
so
cool.
It's really cool, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's something really different, looks amazing. And the great thing is with any nesting dies is you could just use one of these and it's going to look amazing, or you can use them all together, which is incredible. And you don't have to just nest them inside each other. Look at this one, all the different shapes of nesting dies inside the bigger one. And I love that. I think it really shows it to its whole glory there, that you don't have to just have them nesting one inside each one. You can put different shapes and sizes in them. The circle one's obviously a really popular one because the circles are just, they're a happy shape anyway. They're just going to look fabulous. Whatever you put them onto will look really, really cute. So absolutely love those ones. The pennants I think are going to be, the tags are going to be really popular as well. So if you want your tags in all different sizes, and you could be really creative with them. Our Nicole has just done this little tag book which looks fabulous with all the different tag sizes. Make your own little memory book, create the whole piece using those tags. Even these little ones here with some of your alphabets on them. I just love that. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you've got your pennants. Pennants are always really popular, especially when you get stitched edge. That's what makes these really different, Ben. It's what makes people want them, is because of the stitched edge. We're suckers for a stitched edge, aren't we?
Yeah,
we just love it.
Popular.
It just elevates them to a new level. They look really cool and they're different shapes to what we've done before. So I do love the pennant one. My favourite is absolutely this one. I do love the arch one. I think there's lots of different things that you can be using with that, and one that I would never have thought of, but creating your popsicles. I mean, I absolutely love that. That is just an absolutely fabulous card. And then the last one we've got here, which is just your rounded rectangles. I love that it's got rounded edges on there. They look fabulous, and you could be mat and layering those and creating perfect cards. But if I just show you one more sample, because I love this one, creating that tunnel card. We're not making this today, and I know someone's asked for it. I don't know who's got the craft along with that, but maybe someone could do something like that with the craft along, because that would look absolutely sensational. I love that one. They're just beautiful, the samples.
I love the card you made with the unicorn, says Aperture. I want to make that. Well, you can. And Deborah Reese says, thank you, Debbie, for showing how to decoupage without using all the papers up. And Jennifer Smith says, excited about the Western paper because when I got that collection, the extra paper was on tariff, so I didn't get any extra.
Oh, amazing.
And Lynn's just saying, yeah, having that stitched edge detail saves you drawing all the stitch marks on as well. We're back in just over an hour's time for the pick of the week, so be in nice and early. In about an hour from now, get on the website, grab all the goodies that you want, and you can come in and join us and get all of the inspiration to go with those too. Massive thank you to Debbie, thank you to you, and we'll meet you back here at 2 for the pick of the week. Until then, thanks for watching and bye for now.